worn out consoles, worn out TVs, bright or dark and late for the daily MOBAs, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses. No video games, no video games. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No silk song, no silk song. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad, that games in which I'm dying are the best I've ever played. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, when people play COD, it's a very, very bad game. Bad game. That's my karaoke. That song's only 3 minutes? Wow, it's like half over. I'm sure there's like a Mad World. Video albums, Mad World video game parody song. This is like the strangest fucking V the Musical Kings of Vidya, number 9. I can't click on any of these songs from the V the Musical because they're all bound to have like a racial slur or something in them. A song about Leroy Jenkins. Honestly, I feel like that whole era of Leroy Jenkins meme, that was like the dumbest shit in the world. Pretty certain, I think Internet Historian has a video about Leroy Jenkins, right? Like an old one, back when Internet Historian was actually covering the internet rather than, well, some stuff he does cover is still technically the internet. Like, the virus stuff. The Area 51 stuff. Yeah, well, fucking shit. 4 years ago. But I swear he had like an old video somewhere about, what the hell was I talking about? Hold on, I'll remember it real soon. Internet Historian, Mad, or Leroy, there it is. Leroy Jenkins, the man behind the meme, 6 years ago, 6.9 million views. Copyright disclaimer, Hollywood. This Saturday Night Live.
The man who got famous for prematurely ejaculating himself.
Yeah, that guy. After watching the video, I just realized, fuck, that meme sucked. Some memes just suck. Some memes just suck hard. But we still have it. Oh, he has a video on the Y2K apocalypse, and well, I'm kind of interested in that. At first I was like, hey, that's the dumbest thing in the world. Why won't the clocks just go from 99 to 00? But it's like more complicated than that, apparently. And the fact that it never had like an actual apocalypse because of it, because people were like working on it. People were working on the Y2K situation. Because it never had an actual apocalypse, a lot of people just kind of shrug it off. Hello, is this video game stream? Yeah, we're playing Deadly Premonition. I'm doing a little pre-thing, a little pre-chat. I should be actually just jumping into the game immediately because I don't have that much time. It being Thanksgiving week here. Gotta do some cooking. What the hell's that? Epic. Dimwim. Nice. Last time I played Deadly Premonition, which was yesterday, I had almost no progress whatsoever in the main story because I'm stuck at a certain point right now. It's an unfortunate point where it's like a fetch quest that like I'm stuck with. The Lord Hunger's quest. You're supposed to like get some food, go to the preacher guy, give it to him, and then he gives you another one. And I actually have to check a guide real quick on how to deal with it. Apparently what I'm supposed to do is finish the Lord Hunger's quest, because I also have like another quest where I can't fucking shower at all, so New York is like smelly as fuck and constantly having to pay people $70 just to be able to talk to them. I can't complete that quest until I complete this one, and I was trying to focus on completing on the shower quest yesterday. Okay, here we are. But I checked the guide. Unfortunately, I had to look at a couple of Reddit posts and an actual real guide. Every time I search anything on Google, it's always a Reddit post is like the second thing they find for you. And it never answers anything. It's always just snarky assholes saying some stupid shit that got them maybe a couple upvotes and then thread's dead. See, we got like flies around us in the beard. Our beard's getting thicker. And what I'm supposed to do, I'm not sure what time it is right now. Late as fuck. What I'm supposed to do is go complete shit. I gotta go complete the Lord, 2 out of the 3 Lord Hunger 2 quests. Which I completed 1 just because I don't know why. I had the squirrel tails on me, and now I need anaconda skin. And the guy told me there's a park next to the church, just where you get it, and as soon as you finish that, you get a cutscene, I think, that tells you to go back to this place to finish the other quest. Oh wow, there's no skateboarding music at night? I don't think there is. Okay, the church is right there. We have the power slide. I still want to get like an ollie. So I expect more progression in the story. I mean, yesterday it wasn't all for naught because I did do a couple side quests. I think 1 in particular. No, wait. Here we are. We gotta go this way. There it is.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess.
Okay, so about
All
this. I've heard
busted
this
up and
before.
undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where
Yeah,
large
David
tree
Cage's
limbs were
Heavy
pushing up
Rain,
parts of the
a video
asphalt on
game.
the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous.
I want to play
even
some
when we still
David
had our
Cage
car,
games on
remember?
stream,
This
but the only
town
one
is
I
different. The streets
want to
are
play
all
actually
paved so
would be
cleanly that we can
Detroit,
skate
because I
along
want to
them
try
without a
something
care in the
special.
world. And there's hardly any
Try something
trash
different
or
that
graffiti
players
to
don't
be found
usually
anywhere.
do.
The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a
And
good
Goat,
example
how you
of how
doing,
allowing
player?
certain people to rise to power can have
We
positive
tracking,
effects as
we
well.
macking,
Also,
we
don't you
having.
find that Southern people are remarkable?
Wait a minute.
Zach, I can't go on. We need to eat something. At
Shut
this
up, York.
rate,
You'll
I'll
have
be the
to
first
not eat.
FBI agent to die of
I'm
hunger
good,
while
thank
on
you. How are
duty. I'd
you? I'm
prefer
doing
not to go
alright.
down in history for that sort of first,
It's been a
if you don't
very
mind.
easy week at work lately, especially since Thanksgiving we all get off. So, I mean, the downside is I lose 1 day's worth of pay, which is kind of a lot. It adds up a bit. I don't know, maybe I'll stay a little later. I've been thinking about like trying to get like a Saturday to work. I know one of these is the one I never have. I think it's this one. The hell's wrong with you, York? It's like his shoulders, bro. My health is low. Oh shit, we're dying. I didn't notice the health bar was going down. Oh no. There's a vending machine that way. Okay. Let's see if we get there before we die. Just make sure I'm going the right way. I once water fasted for 17 days. York is full of it. Why'd you water fast for that long? You a Jesus Christ? You a Christ man? I've never gone too far into fasting. I guess intermittent fasting is what I do quite a lot, but not as much to make it like a thing. I have went entire day and a half, I think, without eating because I was doing like like a experiment of sorts. There it is. Here we are, we can buy a cookie. York is fucking dying. Okay, we need like that food immediately. Nice. I should also probably heal myself with like a band-aid. I'm not sure if sleeping heals my health at all. But I mean, I have a lot of band-aids that are just nearby, so I'll just use one. Still, we're gonna have to buy a couple more cookies, donuts. Okay, we're alright. Day is healthy, Rob. The point is, I don't eat a snack every time you, what? The point is, don't need a snack every time you movie from the 80s. I think I understand what you're saying. Actually, no, I don't. I really do not. I'm still calculating it in my head. I think I swear, I've checked this park for eternity, right? Because I want to find this one right here, but I can never find it. Oh, what's that? Who the fuck is that? A person here? Hey, it's Avery. I actually needed him. York is very smart. His thoughts expand. 1,000 calories in totals. Does thinking really burn calories? I hear that like in like an anime that it's like a thing that thinking uses calories. I actually think it might be a thing. I think I remember hearing some about like chess players having to think and stuff.
Smarty pants, what you want?
Yeah, he's holding his breath despite having a mask. But I finished his quest. Dork, dork, damn. Dork. York, you beat the red guys. I hope that was what you were trying to say. You're strong, always strong, yup. You earned this. What'd I get? Time? Holy shit. Known as the magic spice, it'll fill you up a bit. I could just eat it straight up, that'd be epic, but I need it though. I need it for the bowling lady Alexis's diner. It's edible. Ain't gonna eat it, but you can. It's Clarkson food, so I got one. Only one, yup. I know it's valuable to make York happy, yup. Hold on a minute, Avery. They gave you permission to take this out of the warehouse? Don't need no permission. I run that warehouse. Are you sure about this? Got my own permission, yup. I could take whatever I want. You ain't taking it? I'm sad now. Poor Avery, he's so sad. But as I wreck my train of thought, as soon as I'm finished this conversation with Avery, fine, I'll take it, Avery. Don't look at me like that. You're a good guy, York. I'm happy now. Oh, he's sad. He's so sad that his eyebrows aren't moving. Heck, he's more sensitive than I realized. At this rate, it might not be safe to throw this away when he isn't looking. Was that the plan, York? What else can we do with it? Maybe if we take this to Alexis, he'll cook something up for us. Okay. I'm starting to notice a theme of having to complete certain quests to complete other certain quests. And that's a little annoying. Because the whole reason why I didn't make any progress last stream at all was because I needed to... Well, I was trying to progress a different quest, and I had to progress this quest that I'm on right now. I was looking at the guide, and it said to find the anaconda skins, you have to just search around in this park right here. I think if I press this, I can see all the unlockables on the map immediately. And it'll stay there for a good while. I got an anaconda skin.
Found it, Zach. An anaconda skin. And freshly shed from the looks of it.
Damn.
Now let's get a move on
Fresh.
before we run into its former owner. What do you think God wants with something like this anyway?
He's hungry, man. I think I have to go back to the preacher, but I'm pretty sure the church is closed at the moment. Yep, that's definitely closed. Closes at 7 p.m. It's about to be 2100 right now. While I'm here, I might as well just see what else I can grab. String, a bead, Louisiana iris bulb. I doubt any store is open. I could... Well, actually, maybe I could go to the church. There's a blue dot on the map right there. Alright, anyway, one thing I wanted to mention was seeing forums and shit about this game. A lot of people apparently had, like, lost interest in the game during this point of the game, because this is just fetch quest at this point. And I understand why you'd want to lose interest. Hell, I was like halfway to losing interest.
Zach, it appears to be
too.
closed. Let's come back during business
But the game
hours.
does tell you to be much more, I don't know, to expect this sort of shit. Patricia, like, said, this is gonna be a pain in the butt, she said. And, well, she ain't that wrong. He runs as fast as I walk. We are walking, actually. We are walking. This is a walk right here. This is a run. Still pretty slow. I feel like, I don't know, this should have been like the default right here. Like, instead of, when I push my stick all the way, I go like this. I'm trying to see if it's like, he's going like a realistic distance based on his actual animation, which it might be it. Okay, we gotta go back to the pineapple. I've been to this pineapple like 7 times, man. Get that wyvern. Get it. Get it. Get it. And then we'll finally progress the story a bit. I feel like, though, it's probably adding a bunch of more hours that I'm putting into this game than I should be. Because I'm at 17 hours at the moment, and from what I heard, it was like 19 hours, or like actual amount people spend on this game, which, I mean, I tend to play games at a much more slower pace. What's this?
Sure is some.
There's concierge, okay. I've already had this conversation with them. I don't remember what time I have to wake up. I think this is a good time. As soon as I finish this one, I get to finally fucking take a shower. Because I think this quest, Lord Hunger's, it opens up the bathroom in this hotel for some reason. I really don't know how or why. It's the correlation, because the fucking church is like far from this hotel. And most of the shower quest was also like centered around this hotel.
Gonna be another hot one today.
Damn. I meant to press this one. I
Now
just
that's what I'm
saw him
talking
over
about.
there, so I
You
figured
can't get
I could just
fined,
talk to
so
him.
make.
Let's get that shrimp, man. Now I can skip this. I mean, it's very short, but might
Thanks,
as well,
mister.
right? Crunchy. What did I eat? Shrimp? Yeah, I
Next
ate
time
shrimp.
you get a hankering for old
In
time
my little
Creole
nutrition
food,
book that I
just
bought,
stop on
shrimp
by.
says to be very healthy. I used to be really against eating shrimp when I was younger, but not anymore. I find it much more decent, especially since I'm more into seafood nowadays. If I could exclusively eat seafood, that would be my life choice, but I don't have that choice at the moment. Also, seafood's very diverse, I feel. Then again, so are land animals, but you can't. There's a stigma against eating certain animals on the land. I can't just go to a restaurant, order a horse. I consider seafood just water roaches, but to each their own. Yeah, technically, yeah. Crabs, shrimps, stuff like that, they're technically... Yeah, same, I don't like seafood. Motherfucker. It's 2 against 1 now. Especially after working in a seafood lab. Alright, yeah. In your college, right? Weren't you saying you were, like, farming microorganisms, I think? Or maybe I'm just mixing that up with something else entirely. But I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not a very big eat the bugs guy. I'm primarily against that type of stuff. Yeah, I did my internship there. Nice. Microorganisms. Yeah, that's what you said. I'm very against eating the bugs, but I understand eating them for, like, survival situations or even just preference. Some people just, I don't know, enjoy that. Although, if you cut out the seafood, my bug-eating, career has only gone up to a scorpion, a couple dried scorpions. My one mate had horror stories about Chinese restaurant cleanliness for some reason. Those are the worst, he said. I saw this video of, like, a Chinese, like, I think it was actually in China. This restaurant was, like, trying to sort of de-thaw frozen-ass meat by just, like, slamming it on, like, the dirty sidewalks and stuff. And I was like, man, that just enhances the flavor. But yeah, generally, like, American Chinese restaurants, at least, not very decent. I'm not sure about how it is in, like, mainland China. Probably not too different in a way. Cleanliness is, like, a very hard thing to keep, especially in a restaurant. Well, after working in, like, fast food restaurants, I kind of lose my appetite for that specific fast food. Slowly, because I see, like, the kitchen conditions, stuff like that, and it just makes me not want to try any of it. Where the hell is he? There he is.
Have you come seeking salvation? I'll be
Bro, I
happy
came
to
seeking
guide
a
you.
shower. Salvate me with water, bro. He disappeared. Who rang for him? Lena Clarkson passed away. Is that true? She was Lisa's mother and child. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. We're having some technical difficulties. Wow. The game, like, crashed right there, basically. Or at least, like, soft crashed, I think was the actual phrase for that. Like, I'll launch it again. I mean, I definitely have to redo some shit. Considering, I didn't save at all. F. Yeah, F's in the chats. But we're back, baby. I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck. My anaconda really don't, you know, unless you got buns on. I am in a very big mood to try exotic animals, but at the same time, I'm against poaching. Right? Is this an auto? Oh, it's an auto, nice. I don't even know, I guess when I left, or got into the church, but this is odd. He doesn't know, okay, we're over here. Let me... 6 skins, damn it. I left the park early. Oh well, let's get Patricia here. You were on the verge of salvation, I sense conspiracy. Dude, I'll tell you a conspiracy, man. You know any fast food place that has bacon, bro? I swear to God, there's cancer in the bacon. Like, the actual pig has cancer. And that's a fact. I mean, I don't really know. I never actually asked anyone while I was working there. This is like 5 years ago, too. But I doubt anything has changed. But, like, I don't know, I used to have to do, like, cooking bacon in the morning for the store. I've noticed there was these weird not meat-looking parts on the bacon. And I'm pretty certain it was cancer cells. And of course, I mean, they cook it out, so it's not as deadly, but even then, it just makes me not ever, like, want to get bacon at any place. It gets the bacon. Look, a blue squirrel. Right after me. I'll have some squirrel bacon, though. Stench hunter? You gotta... Oh, okay. Because you're much more vulnerable, right? When you're smelly, because enemies are attracted to you. So I guess there's a bonus right there. There it is. Okay. I don't know, you had like one cutscene when I got that anaconda skin. I kind of figured it was done for. I kind of forgot I had to get more. Okay. Over here. Anaconda skin. Okay, there's like... I wish these collectibles were much more easier to fucking see. Like in the first game where there's like a whole portal.
Hey,
right?
Zach. Remember this movie?
Snakes on a plane.
1997, directed by Luis Losa.
I think I might have heard of
Anaconda.
this.
The movie
Anaconda.
where the famous John Voight goes crazy with a rifle. Jennifer Lopez, Eric Stoltz, even Owen Wilson and Ice Cube were in it.
Okay, I've heard of this.
Is that an all-star cast or what? The scene in the
Fuck Ice
beginning where
Cube.
Danny Trejo climbs up a ladder with a pistol in one hand is a must-see.
Although I loved Ice Cube in Friday. That's one of the great movies.
It
Friday.
stole my heart within the first 5 minutes. Okay, back to the real world. We're on an important mission right now, aren't we?
Yeah, fucking shower mission, bro. This is literally 1984. We can't shower. Jennifer Lopez just sounds like a swear word at this point. I have no idea what the hell that bitch is up to. And I don't really care. There's a lot of like celebrities that I just don't think about ever. I remember I saw a funny tweet. It said, let's just...
About 3 years ago, I met a man who had a pair of anaconda skin shoes.
Wait, what happened? I'm not sure if anything happened with Jennifer Lopez at all. I mean, I could probably search it up, but I just don't care. I remember I saw a tweet that said, let's just not like celebrity tweets. Wouldn't it be really funny if they tweeted something and only got like 14 likes? Because usually they get, I don't know, like 1 million, right?
He said they were a trophy from a snake he hunted and skinned all by himself.
He knows this man.
Could you kill something and then wear its skin? I couldn't. No thanks.
It'd be funny, not gonna lie. Exactly. I'm more into like, I mean, I would wear like clothing from like an animal I had just killed. I don't know. Especially with the Jenners, Kardashian Jenners. Okay, yeah. Those are also another group of people I just don't understand anything about. I know at least with Bruce Jenner, before he was Caitlyn, right? He was at least an Olympic athlete, right? That will never happen, sadly, but I want to see the reaction of the celeb. Yeah, they have like such a crazy fan following, those celebrities. And sometimes I don't even understand why. Is it because of like Coomers, or is it because of like just people? He was an athlete? Yeah. I think he was a football player and a sprinter. I might be wrong. But he has medals, or she had, I don't know.
I fail to see any difference between that and a crazed murderer who carries pieces of his victims home with him.
Well, that's just New York, bro. Sometimes we need the real leather in our life. I'm done with this faux leather. Rare cigarette animation. Aren't you gonna exhale, York? Hey, let's let him savor that cigarette for a bit. My friend was texting me, and I want to respond while he's like sheathing this dart. A couple of them are texting me. One of my friends is like, I don't know, I'm not sure if he's using 4chan. And it's hilarious because I quit that website. Buck broke in on jail by horse cock. What? Horse what? Sorry, bro, can't do anything. Oh, he's talking about sweet. Look, York can fucking take a blunt. I mean, Zach Morgan is like constantly smoking and living in his neat apartment. York has like the strongest fucking lungs in video game. It's probably a fact. He's got stronger lungs than that guy in that Bigfoot. What the hell's that Bigfoot? There's like a cartoon about Bigfoot, Sassy, I think it's called. It's like Australian made. I can't think of any quotes right off the bat of my head except for how long you been smoking? 40 years? How old are you? 53? You're gonna fucking die, mate. By the long big dick of cancer. I don't know if anyone knows that, then yeah, that's what I'm referencing. Okay, you can exhale now.
Zach, I
He
never
didn't
knew that
exhale.
following oracles was such back-breaking work. I really needed this cigarette. I think I'm on the verge of losing my mind.
Me too, York. I'm glad we agree. I know in the first Deadly Premonition, I think I'm not sure how long your beard can actually grow. But I'm pretty sure it can grow pretty long. I've always wanted to test it. I have to
Now
really
we just need to find one pressed white Gora.
I have to honestly re-download Deadly Premonition for the PS3's emulator. I deleted it because it was before I had emulation storage.
He was very clear that it had to be pressed. Do they sell pressed flowers in stores here? I think I'm stumped, Zach.
I'm fucked.
Perhaps we better go ask our well-informed concierge for help.
This flower is in the bathroom. Okay, where are we? He looks uncanny. It is just a zoom in on his face. Those never look good. Goat, I see you. We be looking. Why is he standing like that? He stands like an action figure. First DP had such dreamy feels, visual, audio. If not for atmosphere, I would almost hate these games, I think. Exactly. This game is so... I saw this one post on the community tab for Deadly Premonition 1 on like the Steam community tab. It was that scene from The Simpsons where Homer was working at the Quickie Mart for a bit. And it's like at the end of it where he like quits, and Apu is saying he was late, bad to customers, overall no work ethic at all, but there goes the best employee I've ever had. I saw that, but in relation to this game, where it's like the graphics are bad, the game audio's bad, controls are bad, but there goes the best video game I've ever played. It is difficult though. If this game was like, instead of being a video game, it was like, I don't know, an anime or something, I'm pretty sure not many people would give it the time of the day. It had to be a video game, this thing. Let me go to Alexis real quick. Nah, I could do that later. She's open all the time. I mean, it's looking up into like the history of Deadly Premonition's development, and like, I don't remember, I think it was Toybox that published it, right? Their relation with Toybox and Swery is very weird, because Swery wanted to do like a sequel to Spy Fiction.
Okay, Zach. Let's go talk to our concierge.
Which is a game I have an emulation of it, but I haven't played it yet. I was considering doing that instead of this, because I did this, I'm playing this, doing these streams for this game because of that review I had for Deadly Premonition. Those are like bees flying me around. Initially I was going to do Spy Fiction, but I decided not to. I don't know why. I think Deadly Premonition 2 was on sale, so I decided to buy it immediately.
It'd be impossible for us to find a white Gora all on our own in such a vast area.
We gotta talk to the concierge. He's nearby, right? There he is.
Welcome back, Mr. Morgan, sir.
Hello
Thank you,
there,
player.
concierge. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
How may I help you, Mr. Morgan?
Do you know of a
Oh,
store
shit.
where I could find one?
Did I skip something?
The Lord hungers?
Everyone knows about the Lord hungering.
Correct.
Jolly good, sir. In that case, please ask our bellboy. His hobby is pressing flowers, so I'm sure he'll be able to assist you.
I never really thought about the concierge as the guy that knows everything in this game. Whoever wrote the storyline of these games is a spiritual brother of Doctor Who writers. In a good and bad ways. You like Doctor Who? I was thinking about getting into it, but I don't know. I want to start at the beginning, but I also don't want to get to current Doctor Who at all. Same with Star Trek. I want to start at the beginning, and then not go to current. I'll be back in a jiffy. If you're in a hurry, head over to the chef. What? Wait. My mind's shattered at the moment. I do believe, I don't know. I think the Japanese people like Doctor Who. No, it's not worth your time, Doctor Who. Okay, you're probably right, honestly. I have a lot of my time wasted
Got a
on
minute,
a lot
Chef?
of stuff.
What is it, mister? I got my hands full here.
Do you know where I might find a pressed white Gora?
Now, what did I tell you? I'm a professional chef. I don't flap my gums about any old thing.
I solely expect at the end of this game, when York's leaving this town, David Jarrow, all of his personalities will come up like at the same time on screen, and it'll be like, yeah, I expected that, because I just said that. Are those flies? Yeah. I was talking about how there's a side quest that we're doing that involves our shower being broken. And I've been trying to fix the shower for like a couple days, and I can't at all, because I need to finish this quest right here. Not just stinky, this is actually detrimental to my bank account. Every time I talk to a person, I get like a $75 fine for my BO problem.
If you want to know about the town, you best ask our concierge.
Okay, I have to wait for the time where the bellboy is like out and about, and I'm not sure which time that is. Right now, it's that time. It'd be better if there's a wait, is there? Nope. Okay. I'll just have to do... What time was it last time that I try? Let's try 1600. If not, I'm pretty certain he's at 2100. He's out and about. God damn, it's 5 p.m. for me right now. I gotta get to sleep. York is running on status alone. Now, if he were a bus driver, they would stone him. Exactly. Exactly. He's not here. Who's the personality that's out? I think it's still the chef. Another thing I saw at the forums talking about this game is they said the story sucked, unfortunately. Which I think I've heard that a lot, too. I mean, I have not been spoiled by what the story was yet, entirely. I think I'm halfway through it, right? So I'm still waiting, marinating it in my head. But I saw another post saying it's still worth it to get, like, any amount of time with York. Because he is, like, one of the most likable protagonists in video games. What's Patricia doing over there? Okay, I can't talk to her. What's this? I'm presently engaged in other business right now. Please speak to the bellboy if you happen to be in a hurry. So the bellboy's nearby. There he is. Nice. Finally. I don't remember anything, so you are safe, but it also speaks about how good the story is, probably. I just hope the twist isn't the exact same thing. That's like the one thing that I have a very sneaking suspicion is what it is. But it has a
May I ask you a question?
decent premise. I don't know. Still has something to do with the red seeds, but they're not too important. It's more about that drug. I forgot what it was called.
Sure, boss. What's cracking?
I need to find a pressed white Gora.
You like flowers, boss?
Well, not exactly, but it's the will of God.
The Lord hungers, huh?
Excellent, David. Way to cut right to the chase. Do you know where I might find one?
Sorry, boss. We only have one white Gora bush in our garden. Yep.
What's the problem?
Well, yesterday I picked them all and pressed them, see?
That's perfect. Would you mind giving one to me?
Sorry, boss. No can do.
What do you mean?
I used all the pressed flowers I made to decorate a very special spot, see?
What spot?
The bathroom.
The bedroom on the first floor.
He said that way differently. The bat room. That's what he said, the bat room.
The bathroom.
Yes, sirree. So, I don't have a single pressed flower left now.
Well then, I'll just go and grab one from the bathroom.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, boss. Taking a pressed flower from a bathroom into church? Jesus ain't gonna like that.
Oh, Jesus has gotta take it.
Sorry,
bro.
but it looks like you're all out of luck, boss.
I'm taking it. I don't remember showering. I think I mentioned this last time. I don't remember showering being like an important thing in the first Deadly Premonition game. I know you can like change your suit or you become smelly. In this, I tried changing my suit immediately and it was still smelly. But fucking finally. This might fix it. This is the last valve that I have to twist. So many valves, but so what? Shouldn't matter if I loosen them all at once. Besides, I'm not a plumber, so it's not my fault if something goes wrong. Oh, am I going immediately to take that shower? Zach, look at this. This is it. This is what you call a shower. Any proper shower needs at least this much pressure, don't you agree? We went so far as masquerading as plumbers, all in order to experience this magical moment. Now we're free to shower ourselves until we drown. I'm trying to pin down what I like about Brooke's personality the most. Still, I'm surprised that trio had the gall to use an FBI agent as a shower repairman. Those three professionals are far craftier than they let on. You notice what they're up to, right? None of them want to be the one who calls the repairman, so they're all feigning ignorance to get me to adjust the valve instead. Such an entertaining town. Isn't that right, Zach? What? Drop something. Zach, it's a bead. Fixing the shower led us straight to a dazzling jewel. Hey, it's one of the things for the mirror. But I finally showered. Hell yeah. I'm also trying to get my York tan as fuck. Mainly because I want that discount that's at certain stores. I'm not sure if it's available here. I know it's available at Marvin's store and Alexis's Diner and maybe the Mirror Shop. What in the fuck? What is this? You can see underneath. There's some goofy shit around here. Yep. Praying to Satan in the fucking school bathroom.
Zach. Deep south.
A little tiger skin. That's a toilet, okay.
The white Gora, also known as the whirling butterfly. They certainly look just as beautiful as one. Never thought I'd ever have to pick a flower from a bathroom and deliver it to a church.
Yep.
But he left us no choice. Did he, Zach? God himself commanded us to carry out this very act. Therefore, I'm simply doing as I'm told. My own will has nothing to do with it.
I got a pineapple. I got like a plastic pineapple that holds water. What? What's wrong with it?
We never get to engage in adventures like these while living in the city, do we, Zach?
Oh no. There you are.
No, the cases of the city are honestly quite boring. Who wants to fish through the garbage for a missing
Odin, he's
corpse's
freaking
genitals?
out. I have to play with him every day. He's needy. That's how he is. And he's been trying to claw out this new expensive chair I finally bought. And I hate this chair, man. I should have bought the chair that was $10 more expensive. That one was like way more comfortable. And this chair is like alright. Alright, baby. Yeah, cats are kind of like babies, you know, with their meowing and stuff. It's like, wow, tell him I said hi. Odin, God says hi. Yeah, he didn't look at me or anything. He's eating right now.
Or chase a stray bullet that got lodged into a moving taxi. Talk about stupid. And usually, it's all just a formality so that we can accuse a criminal who's been obviously guilty since day one.
We got their ass.
If I have to search for something,
I have a girl cat as
I'd
well.
much
I like
rather
her because
search
she
for
is like a
something out
dog.
here.
That's something I've noticed about cats, having them more recently, because there's like a long stretch of time where I just didn't have a cat. Usually I'd have one, but like, I just didn't for a while. And I noticed how dog-like they are, because I've also had a dog during that time, but it's a little Yorkie dog. And my brother has a big pit bull dog. And she's very... I've noticed the big pit bull dog is very similar to the small Yorkie dog in its mannerisms. It's just, well, she's bigger, and she can bite better. Gesundheit. My cat just sneezed. But I noticed something about cats. I don't know. I guess them wagging their tails and how needy they can be sometimes. Playing with them is also real funny. I used to like play with, and I still do every now and then, where I grab like the little mouse like toy. It's like a mouse toy with a little bit of catnip in it, and I just chuck it across the room. He'd grab it, and then like actually fetch it to me so I can throw it again. He doesn't do it as often anymore, but maybe it's because I don't try it as often. Some are truly stereotypical, laying all the time cats. Mine still plays all day at 3 years of age. Nice. I think my cat's around 1 year, 2 years of age. I'm trying to think. Although I want like another cat as well, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Recently I've been like crafting up a scheme. I want to get like a bloodhound that's actually good at tracking by smell and see if I can utilize that somehow. I don't know, like a detective.
It's just so much more dramatic. This is the countryside, and it's sensational. You know what I mean, don't you, Zach?
Finally. The Lord's gonna eat the fuck out of this. I don't know how we spent this many days in this town. A lot of it was fucking getting kicked in the nuts, though. Getting that whole Red Bean questline was dumb as hell. But it made sense, in a way. As long as this game, like, has enough side quests to get you through, but even then I was still skipping days. I think that's when the side quest for the Lord Hunger started, right? We need to go around 7 a.m. When does Alexis open? 8 a.m. Okay, so go to 9. No, let's go to 8. I have a light lunch, a little cookie. Night is fallen, Patricia's gone. They were losing health now. My suit isn't that dirty looking. I think we lose health as we walk. No, we just lose it continuously. We lose more as we run. We can't run that much in the first place. Oh, goddamn. The Steam Autumn sale has started. recently. I don't know how long it is, I didn't check. But I bought a couple games. 2 games I plan on streaming, and well, 3 of them, 4 of them are games that I actually want to play in my own time. Although I probably won't be able to touch it for like a year. That's the unfortunate part. But I did install them real quick just to remind me to play them at some point. Hell yeah. Finally, cutscenes. Silent Hill Ascension? Fuck no. There's only like 3 Silent Hill games I want to play ever, and it's the first one, the second one, and the third one. Maybe The Room. I don't know, maybe Ascension. Maybe I'll play Ascension. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. If it's on Steam, what the hell is that? Who's that? Hey, it's Wyvern. Don't you run. No. I could call her. Okay, she's gone. To the diner. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I bought a Tony Hawk Pro Skating 1 and 2. It was $15 on sale. And I've been itching to have a skateboarding game. Like an actual one, not this. Let me actually save while I'm here. But, I mean, the sale's probably gonna go on for a good while. Although I won't get paid until next Thursday for my work, my job, my site. Right? Jacob. And I'm always like, I always just buy a lot during sales. Especially since I have like 300 games on my wish list too.
Ugh, the air out there don't feel right today. You feel it too, honey?
Hell yeah. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yeah, waiting for sales is the way. Generally, yeah, but if I have a disposable income or something, I'll just buy a game at full price if I have to. But a lot of times, the reason why I wishlist a lot of games is a lot of times I'm just waiting for them to be on sale. Like I recently just got Sekiro for like $30 instead of 60. That's a game I'll stream next year. Probably after the move. It's gonna be one of the new contenders. You finally did it, honey. You brought me all the ingredients. I'm so happy that I could put together this dish again. Just you wait, I'll be back in a jiffy. What do we got? What we eating, boys? What we eating? Alexis, this is amazing. Oh my lord, you like it that much? Well, ain't that something? I call it Jambalaya de FBI. It's one-of-a-kind dish. I cooked it up just for you. But it's jambalaya. I'll make sure you can order it anytime you want, so come on back whenever you get a hankering. York's beard's very patchy, at least at the top. Zach, she isn't merely a diner manager. She's a genius chef to boot. And not only that, but she knows how to cook real Cajun cuisine. Her sheer skill takes my breath away. Damn, the FBI is in your food now? Hell yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of FBI, like, TV shows involve, like, cannibals, like, what the hell is that called? Silence of the Lambs, The Red Dragon, that one. The truth is, up until now, I thought of something completely different whenever I heard the word Cajun. That's right, a film that traumatized me when I saw it as a young boy. Southern Comfort, 1981, directed by Walter Hill. Boston, Louisianian swamps, and National Guardsmen find themselves at the mercy of the locals, in other words, Cajuns. Kind of reminds me of that one, what the hell is it called? The Hills Have Eyes, I think it's called. I think that's also a book made into a movie, but then again, like every movie's based off a book or a play or something. The film depicted the local Cajun people in a problematic way, but the horror and thrill it depicted was as real as could be. It's even connected to an interesting story from when Alien 2 was still in its early planning stages. Right! One of those Alien games, Isolation specifically, is also on my wish list. When the production company asked the producer what sort of film it was going to be, he answered, a mixture between Southern Comfort and The Seven Samurai? I don't think I've seen that one, or either of them, obviously. Immediately they understood. Unfortunately, I've never heard of any film called Seven Samurai. But since it has the word samurai in it, it's probably a Japanese film? Now then, what was I trying to say? Oh right, Alexis' special dish. It completely changed the meaning of the word Cajun in my eyes. This is incredible. It's a special kind of revolution. Amazing food can even change the past. I just drew close to another universal truth today. I think I've had jambalaya a couple of times. I mean, this game, if anything, makes me need Cajun food. And a lot of Cajun food is a lot of deep fried stuff, actually. It's a lot of soul food, if I remember. Like a deep fried mac and cheese block. It sounds gross, but very neato, especially hot as hell. I think a lot of my go-tos for Cajun food was like the fried catfish. I've had gator on a stick. It's real good with its Creole sauce that it comes with. Man, I'm getting a hankering. Let me go to the... It's a little way off, but I want to see if I can learn another skateboarding trick. Because this can only go
If
so
this
far.
town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge hanging
And this
off
is
the
just
line.
me
Lift bridges are truly a rarity.
pushing away
Reminds
the
me of
deadline to
Duluth,
this game,
Minnesota.
honestly.
Remember
I
what
do
happened
enjoy
there? That man
playing
went
it. I
to such great
enjoy
lengths to collect his
being with
victims'
York.
tongues. You know, the one who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decompose. As I
Thank you,
drove him
York.
to the station after his arrest, he started lecturing me on the proper way to give someone a kiss. Anyway,
But I was also
back to
thinking about
Duluth.
those like
They have a
reviews where they
famous
said the
lift
story to
bridge
this
there
game
called
isn't
the
that good.
Aerial Lift Bridge. The lift bridge here is the first
I think
one
that's
we've
what they said,
seen
right?
since then. But this one looks a lot smaller than
I
the
wonder if
Aerial
it...
Lift Bridge.
I think
It's
those
smaller size.
reviews are definitely made, or not even reviews, posts were definitely made before this game was patched, or maybe they probably played it off like the Switch. I hear the Switch might have
Hi,
been
Agent
good.
York.
Talk. Sorry, Agent York. Okay, no, nothing. Haven't fully mastered the 360 power slide yet. I'll teach you the next trick once you feel like you can do this in your own sleep. You can't rush growth. Okay. Wonder if I have to do it a set amount. I mean, it's just fun to press it. Oh, shit. Next time I play a skating game, I'm definitely making a York character. Blue ass squirrel. These hoods are dangerous, man. These hoods are dangerous.
Hey Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing
on
the
the
Sang
money.
Rouge distribution
Baton
route
Rouge is the
led us
drug.
right to Louisiana.
Denied.
You know what that
Hell
means.
yeah.
We've got a
I
hot
wanna know
hand,
what the
and
next,
Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We
skateboarding
just
trick we'll
happened
learn.
to
I
hear
hope it's a
news
hot.
about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened
If
if
we don't
had
have a
stayed
hop
in
yet,
DC. They
everything's
would have
just
given the case to
colliding
another
at
special
this
agent,
point.
or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but
That's
a
the
first-degree
church,
murder tag buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate.
The combat music was playing. Finally. More questing. Or storying. We still haven't met, I don't know, Professor R? Director R? Dr. R? Dr. Enrique. Hey, oh, she never, I never actually took her with me, so she just showed up over here. Okay, makes sense. Hey.
Heavenly. Truly heavenly.
He threw away all the spam, the red beans, and the spinach.
Motherfucker.
I don't believe this. All this time, he was only after the cans?
Shh, be quiet, Agent York. He's doing holy work. Just be quiet and watch.
What a fragrant pressed flower. Thank you for this blessing, O Lord.
Yes, Zach. As fragrant as a urinal cake.
Shh! Behold, it is finished. Our Lord is enraptured. Take this, my lambs, and let it serve you.
What the fuck? What in the... Huh?
Just take it, Agent York. Folks say Pastor Sanders' instruments have special powers.
Special powers?
Yes, it is the truth, my lost lambs. Have faith. The Lord guides me to create the perfect instrument for each citizen of our town.
Each instrument's effects differ by person, too.
In your case, you were blessed with 3 drums and a special flower. This is the will of the Lord. You must accept it and have faith. If you ever find yourself lost again, return to me at any time.
Patty, I'm curious. Do you have an instrument too?
Huh? Me? Of course not. Why would I ever want one of those stupid things? I'm fine just watching you adults play your silly little games.
Zach, the pressed flower we took from the bathroom ended up coming straight back to us.
That flower was not necessary. Most normal conversation. Yes, exactly. There are no normal conversations in this game. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with these bongo drums. I'm not playing Dark and Darker. I can't just start attacking people with it. I mean, the whole reason we came here in the first place was because of, we're going through... Yeah, I've already forgot the name of the skeletal gentleman. The name that I just don't have in my vocabulary.
Hey, Agent York, what's next?
Fear not, Patty. Our next stop is that stylish woman's house.
Professor R.
Her name is Helena Doman, and apparently she lives in this town.
What? You want to go meet her?
Okay, is that not Professor R? I thought that was.
You know her?
Yeah. Everyone calls her Lena. Hey, how'd you figure out her name anyway? No one told you, right?
Yeah, it's the first time I heard it.
That's true. No one told me. Verbally. By pure chance, Zach and I happened to acquire this. We picked it up from the ground while the pastor was busy crying.
He is crying?
Patty, this is a prescription for a female hormone medication.
Oh, that's funny that the pastor has to sign it.
Which means this person is undergoing hormone treatment. Understand? It's the Oracle. This is the ticket to the goddess that we were meant to find at the White Hall.
Take it to, okay, that makes sense.
I just remembered something that Melvin said to me in the holding cell. Professor R isn't exactly a normal woman, according to him. Now it all makes sense, Patty. Lena Doman is the stylish woman we've been searching for. Professor R
Lena
in the
Dunham.
flesh.
Stalker vibes? Like, the game stalker or an actual stalker? He's an FBI guy. I mean, you can do actual stalking in the first game where you're, like, looking through people's windows. It's, like, the funniest thing ever.
You know, Agent York, you might actually have some talent after all.
And we're always, like,
Yes, I'll be
looking
honest
around.
with you, Patty.
Least stalker
Both
part
Zach
of the game.
and I are
Wah.
extremely talented.
What even is this game? It's like GTA, but without the fun.
So I hope you can trust us and continue working as our assistant.
I mean, I'm not sure how much of this sequel is, like, influenced by Twin Peaks. Probably, like, a fair amount, but that's also from the previous game. I was lurking and I'm finally listening to the conversation. Right, yeah, where... I mean, we've been chasing somebody. I think they witnessed the murder of, whoever the first victim was. I forgot their name. Jelena's daughter. Right, I wanted to put on some suntan lotion real quick. Yeah, if you don't pay attention and all of a sudden you come back into it, you're just kind of... You'd be taken aback. You wouldn't understand what the hell's going on. Like, I did try to explain a good amount of what the hell is happening last stream to get to this point. And then, like, nothing. It's GTA, but the devs were required to bang heads on the wall 10 times before each working day. That's the thing, though. I mean, the first game, at least, they were forced to add in, like, combat. And that took away from precious time that they could have spent making the drive-in not ass. I mean, this game doesn't have any cars, so you can't really see firsthand how terrible that was. Sounds like a fun game, not gonna lie. Sheesh, that spin. Bro, you're not looking? I'm out here. I'm out here. I mean, the first game is considered a cult classic. It's probably the best PS2 game that's on the PS3, too. It's my own registered trademark phrase. No one else can steal it. Please don't steal it. I'm getting there, man. The biggest appeal is, like, just the cutscenes, really. And I swear, you were here for that one cutscene where it's about the guy getting his arm bit by the alligator, and then just the immediate hard cut to a black man in his tidy whities playing the saxophone. But in all seriousness, there is a truly atrocious GTA copies, True Crime or whatever those ones. This one is golden compared to those. I think there's one called, like, Jumpman or something. What the hell is it called? It's like called Speedman. Music is cute. Music is great about games. The music is so otherworldly, I'd say. You probably didn't pay attention. You did not? Damn. It's so... It doesn't feel like it's supposed to fit in, but it does. It just works somehow. Like, the driving music in the first game, anytime you're in a car, there's, like, driving music, unless there's, like, a specific sequence going on. But anytime you're in a car, it just sounds like strange, like, generic spy. Like, spy movie driving. But it works. It's very decent to hear. There's a red tree right there. Is that part of this household, this estate?
The address on the prescription led us to this house.
Bro, these hormones be fucking leaking your information to the FBI.
Seems like she ain't home. No lights on either.
What the hell are you pointing at? Taking a little water break. Hormone spy. Someone's home. She's just Twitch streaming right now. Is a ghost. She's Twitch streaming right now, so the lights are off. Not like me. I keep my lights on constantly, especially when I'm using the computer.
Professor R's never home, you know.
Patty, why do you know so much about Professor R?
I don't know that much, really.
But you're the first person in town who mentioned her name to me. You also knew about San Rouge, didn't you? And when I tried to ask you more about it back then, you gave me an evasive answer.
She's the stalker. Patricia? I don't know. I'm not sure where this is panning out at the moment. My only guess is Professor R is like the drug supplier of St. Rouge. Lock her up, huh?
You're my assistant, aren't you? If you are, then you need to tell me everything you know about this case.
Daddy don't like Lena.
Bruh.
He said it's stupid for a man to want to turn into a woman.
Well, he said it.
What?
And we already had the York soapbox moment, I feel. We're
And
gonna have another one?
he told me I ain't supposed to talk about her. He said that if you knew someone like her was living here, Agent York, you'd start to hate this town.
Cancelled. I mean, York's a very progressive thinking person. And somehow conservative. Well, he's a very spiritual thinking person. I mean, in the first game, Thomas was considered a maiden of the forest, too, so, I mean, that one York will give a lecture, Siggy time. He already gave that lecture earlier when we found Galena's body. It was kind of a weird moment to give a lecture next to like a corpse, but...
That's ridiculous. Why would I ever hate this town?
Yeah, York fucking loves this town. In Green Valley, he was dismissive of it, at least at first. I mean, like, after he got there, like, there's the police car with the keys on the hood, and he's talking about the values, right? It turns around immediately. He's very, like, dismissive about the towns and the sticks. Which is different from, like, Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks. Unlike the pilot episode, he immediately fell in love with the town.
Because one of its inhabitants is transgender? Why in the world would that make a difference to me?
The other folks in town said the same thing as Daddy.
Other folks, huh? Who other folks?
They all know about Saint Rouge and Professor R.
Oh, well, if fucking... He's an ally. An ally. If what I'm getting gatherings right, is that fucking Helena is still a fucking drug dealer. That would be a reason to hate them, but I don't know.
And about how she's waging war against the Clarksons.
I thought people didn't like the Clarksons in this town that much. Well, actually, fucking Patricia has a Clarkson emblem on that necklace right there. I just noticed it right now.
But they all say we ain't supposed to talk about it.
Oh, she's crying?
And here I'd assumed that ignorant way of thinking died out with the 20th century.
I'm pretty sure this type of mindset still exists in the South. I haven't been to a southern place at all lately, but...
I guess I really am an outsider after all.
But even then, like, the preacher, the actual preacher signed the ticket for Helena's hormone treatment, right? I'm not sure if he's accepting of it or just doing it out of obligation.
I thought that
Don't know
everyone
yet.
was cooperating with my investigation. But it turns out they were all hiding key information from me.
While he's looking up, he's talking to Zach, I think. Well, maybe not. Zach, when he talks to Zach, his hand's up to his head, but... Maybe he's like, I don't know, maybe he's talking to God.
Damn it, Zach.
Okay, he is talking to Zach.
This just made me hate the countryside for the first time in my entire life.
Oh shit, she is crying. What a difficult cutscene, what the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry for being so loud, Patricia. But just remember this. Person's birthplace, nature, race, and physical features have no bearing on their value as a human being.
I don't know about that physical features part. Like, you can be born as, like, the Elephant Man. It'll be a little difficult to be a person. I mean, some of them still... They still be living. Good for them. What a queen. Who's the queen? York? Patricia?
We're always free, and we should respect each other just the way we are. So you shouldn't feel a need to
And
hate Lena for no reason.
Bro, we're going into, like, a novel territory. He's slaying. He's dropping them hints. He's... What the hell am I saying?
No matter what the people around you say, you can't let them control you.
Her name's too close to Lena Dunham. Mainly because the Lena part. Or Lena Dunham, right? I guess it's Helena, so it would be pronounced Lena instead of Lena. York is such a queen for that, bro. He's a very progressive and spiritual man. Although, who's Lena Dunham? A piece of shit, that's all you need to know. She, I think she molested her own sister and wrote about it in a book, and no one really cared, because she's like a liberal person. Like, she's like a... I don't like to get into, like, politics and stuff, because it don't matter to me. Lena is short for Jelena, and Jelena is a Russian name. I'm not sure if Lena Dunham is Russian, or of that heritage, but... When it comes to politics, there's just extremes on both sides. But I also don't like centrists. Those people are stupid too, but I'm a centrist and I'm stupid. Fuck. What the hell's about this?
Sometimes things like common sense and decency can end up deeply hurting other people.
Yes, common sense and decency are all moral spooks, by the way.
I sincerely hope you don't forget that.
Okay, I won't.
But
But
if Lena's committed a crime, that's a different story altogether.
we'll get on the soapbox, support your trans right, and then or trans rights, and then I'll fucking throw your ass in jail for committing crimes. Actually, does
She
York
may be
even
a social
arrest people?
minority, but she's still free and capable of knowing the difference between right and wrong.
I think it's the beard. The beard makes him silly. And he wasn't in like that anime fucking forehead shot. You know that shot? Hold on, let me actually pull that up. There it is. Is that Sam and Max? Oh, wow. Look, there's Sam and Max. A lot of people say Sam and Max are gay. Personally, I hate furries, and two, they're cartoon animals, friends, who gives a shit? Don't really matter. But they probably are gay, too, at the same time. I don't know. You remind me of the neutrality aliens Futurama. Blessed be the neutral. I have no opinion one way or the other. Yeah, I like those aliens. But they're really useless in, like, any situation. We already know their opinion. I used to be really into that, but now I have to feel like I have to have something concrete to at least not seem like a pointless person to talk to. But yeah, when anime characters go into that face, you know they're about to drop about social minorities and
Professor
crime.
R. I sincerely hope she's smart enough to understand that.
I don't know if this person will survive this story. The one beauty of this game is like Hungan. One beauty of this game is trying to guess what characters get killed off. Sometimes it's a little obvious. Oh my gosh, he has that forehead pube. Yeah, he had it. I noticed it with like the nose. You can kind of see it.
Listen to the two ends and drink dry the firewater.
Alcohol?
Do this and you will see the other world.
No, we're going to another world.
Zach, did you hear that? It's another oracle. I assume this means we're getting closer to the truth. Well, this is good. We don't have any other big clues at the moment. What do you say we continue the skeletal gentleman's game?
Yeah, I don't think you've met the skeletal gentleman, goat, Hungan. We're doing an oracle description right now.
After I spent the 90s listening to nothing but punk rock, I fell out of touch with music. But the digital audio player I received last Christmas changed everything. Nowadays, people can walk around with thousands of songs in their pockets. You following me here, Zach? That's
No.
right. This oracle is connected to music.
Owlsnest is the only place
The
with
two
music.
ends refer to neither periods nor a movie's credits. They refer to the last letter of the alphabet, Z. And what's a word that has two Z's in it? Jazz, of course. Remember, we're in Louisiana here. The firewater is even easier. It's alcohol. Let's go to that jazz bar and have a drink while we consider our next plan of action. Don't worry, this is all part of our job. Isn't it, Zach?
Let's get fucking toasted on the FBI's that, well, technically, yeah, the FBI is who pays us.
Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle.
There's Melvin.
Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle. Come in.
Oh, Daddy.
DC Eagle here. Got any news for me?
Well, Mr. York, we got ourselves a bit of a problem here.
What sort of problem?
Looks like Daniel's gathered up a group of people to help him find Galina's killer on his own.
Huh?
If the Clarksons get serious, they'll probably put an end to this case before we even know what hit us.
Well, we still don't know who killed Galina. We know who killed her daughter. It was Galina herself who did that, but who killed Galina? That's uncertain so far. I had a suspicion that Philip had something to do with it because, I don't know, the cutscene.
And it sure won't be wrapped up the way you want it to, Mr. York.
Yes, that certainly is a problem. Judging from Daniel's temperament, things are bound to get out of control. Melvin, I need to find Professor R as soon as possible.
Professor R?
Bruh. We definitely need her for something. Wait, my train of thought's been, like, loosened right now.
That's right.
That ain't such a good idea.
I didn't ask for your personal opinion, Melvin. Especially if it comes from an antiquated, xenophobic way of thinking that's characteristic of rural towns.
Are you called xenophobe?
What's going on here? I didn't...
This conversation is over, Melvin. You need to figure out what the Clarksons are planning. Call me again as soon as you know.
We got so many total biscuits in chat right now. Ooh.
Fine. Whatever you say.
Also,
We did curb Melvin's fucking geeky attitude just then.
sorry, but would you mind coming to pick up Patricia? I would never think to take an innocent girl like her into an adult watering hole.
Yeah, you're right. CLG's still too young for that.
Wait, Daddy! Agent York! I'm going too! Don't leave me out of this!
No, Patricia. You signed a contract with me, remember?
Minors are still allowed in bars, they just can't drink there. They can't even drink well, actually, no. I don't think they are allowed. Because I remember I was with my friend's dad and we went to, like, a bar. I think I was, like, 19. And obviously I couldn't drink, so... He bought me a Coke, but I had to drink it outside. Some fucking reason.
I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world.
That's not what it means!
Patty, you're smart.
Yes,
Shockingly
take her
so.
so she doesn't protest later by becoming a drunk.
But
She
you're
wouldn't
still
drink.
a child. And there are certain things a child like you doesn't need to learn about yet.
I mean, we're walking around town. Xavier's walking around the town in his tidy whities constantly.
Just go home for today. Zach and I are both in agreement on this one.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm so glad you understand, Patty. Okay, Melvin, that's that. I'm leaving her here. The rest is in your hands.
Roger that. I'll take care of her, Mr. York.
I wonder how future conversations with Melvin's gonna be, considering that York has a bone to pick with him. I thought he already, like, flushed that turd down the toilet. What the fuck? There's a car right here. Oh wait, red tree. Red tree, very ominous to have here. It makes me think Helena is gonna become a victim in this case at some point. We're more deeply connected. What's this? String. Hell yeah. I really need to, like, move out the camera before I go
If this
into,
town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge.
How do I do that? To move it out. Noble British sports car copied this game, man. Devs were looking at all kinds of bins for model. Possibly. But I'm pretty certain, like, models for, like... Yeah, obviously the characters are probably unique and stuff. I mean, there hasn't been any stock... Has there been? I swear, there might have been, like, a stock, like, horror sound effect in this particular game during that last boss fight. I actually kind of remember it. I'm starting to get scarred. Like a fucking meme sound effect. Throws me off to the high hells. Outlaw must die. Okay, what other quests we got? Oh, we'd still go there. I guess we are going there now, but the place isn't open, is it? Well, the houses do look like those 3D models online. Probably a fair assertion. Wait, need to check what time the bar is open. 5 p.m. 6 p.m. on any other day. Okay, 5 p.m. So we gotta go to 1700. Pineapple's right there. Shit. Hell yeah. God damn, my leg's itchy. We're going pretty long on this stream. I think I'm going a little bit longer. I don't mind if I go a little bit longer. My cat's meow. What's wrong, dude? Gotcha. Got the sniffles. Got the snippy whippies. Give them little pets and stuff. Keep them all chilly. 1700. What's wrong, Odin? Bought him like a little... I don't know, it's sort of like a bed. But he hasn't been inside of it yet. I really wish there was more suit varieties in this game. Obviously, I wasn't able to play the director's cut because it didn't work in the first game, and that game, I think the director's cut added like a bunch of extra suits. It was just nice to have that variety, and some of them just looked kind of goofy as hell. My cat jumped in front of my monitor yesterday at the most important moment in a 1.5 online sim race. I love her so much. Yeah, cats be doing that. Especially for me, because there's like a good pathway to just get onto my bed immediately. Such queen behavior, thank you. It happens all the fucking time though, it's so annoying. I feel like push her off or like pick her up and place him down. I said her, I don't know why. It's because cats are very feminine looking
like this
animals.
in any of those diners out there. So make sure you enjoy.
Yeah, fuck Alexis's diner. I wish I had a cat too. Hell yeah. Let me get the platter. We managing the hunger. We managing it all. We skipping.
Thanks, mister.
Can I have Odin? No, he's
Next
mine.
time you get a hankering for old-time Creole food, just stop
He
on
just
by.
headbutted the goddamn microphone. I got mine from outside. She was crying in the bushes. Best free thing in the whole world. Based. I know some people like will be able to find like cats at random, but I feel like those are much more difficult to deal with because they're feral cats and they're not trained for the inside. Which I mean, they can get used to that real easy. But like, I don't know, if you leave them outside every now and then, sometimes they just don't show up back. My cat Odin, though, is an indoor cat. She was super little. She was just dumped outside, prob. Maybe. Could be a kitten lost from its litter. Could just be an abandoned little kitty cat. I'm still a little pretty sad lately because my other cat's been missing. Cute. Either missing, dead, or stolen by someone else, which I kind of hope the stolen part is like the best part. Wait, the dumped part is not cute. Yeah. It's a cold weather. You're cold, they're cold. Let them inside. I saw that meme. Like someone said that, and like they showed a picture of like an isopodic insectoid. I said insectoid, and then she reminds me of a song, a parody song I've heard. I don't remember what the song was parody of, but the song titled A LMAO. Is it the Macarena? I think it was a parody of the Macarena. A Macarena. Yeah, it was. Come to Earth to probe your ass to see how deep it goes. Little insectoids. A LMAO. I used to say LMAO because it was much more easier, but now I'm starting to say LMAO. I'm saying the whole letters.
This is the Deep South. I feel it every time that molten
How
hot
do you
sun pours down on you.
Macarena?
Don't you,
Boomer,
Zach?
so it's understandable. Damn karaoke stream when. I'm not sure about a karaoke stream. I fucking suck at singing. I don't know about the Macarena. I mean, I'm only 23. Definitely seems like an internet song, right? There she is. Hey, Macarena. I'm pretty sure at school sometimes they played it. I mean, I remember, like, hanging out. You're 67. LOL! Pointing at you. I remember back in elementary school, I'd go hanging out with my friends that I probably wouldn't have a phone on me, or maybe a flip phone. You're 34? LMAO! You're older than my oldest brother. He's
How's
only
the
30.
investigation coming? Must be going well if you're on the case.
Nothing here, right? What am I doing? PR, of course. Old-fashioned theme song. I don't know, I have a very odd knowledge. I have, like, no knowledge of any movies that people consider that you have to watch. Like, I just remember recently telling, like, a streamer I watched that I saw my first actual Star Wars film at the age of 19. I think it was 19, maybe it was 18. Like the actual old ones instead of the new one. I saw one of the new ones first. I'm like, this is dog shit, bro. Still haven't seen
Look,
Star
Zach,
Wars and I refuse to.
that
I was
seat is
just
beckoning
like
us.
you too, Goat. But I don't know, the first like 3 are real good. They're a nice old piece of media. Much more comfier than you realize. I suggest you watch it during like the Christmas time, especially since one of them is in like a snowy area. I don't know pop stuff as well. Not now, not when I was young. Star Wars seems a bit too nerdy for me. Yeah, but that's like, it's like a hit it or quit it kind of normie, or nerdy stuff. Like, you just watch a little bit, you understand it, and then you're done with it. But you guys have to watch Plinkett's reviews on YouTube. So I watch Red Letter Media, man. They don't do as much Plinkett reviews anymore, right? I think it was after the prequels. They stopped doing, like, Plinkett stuff. I think they did the last Plinkett on Halloween Ends, the Michael Myers movie. Kind of felt like a tacked-on way, because they did a review, or not a review, a half in the bag of the Halloween Ends movie. And then, right after that video, they did the Plinkett talking about it, which is about some of the points that they mentioned in that half in the bag. Yeah, I watch Red Letter Media a lot. Although, I don't watch it when Macaulay Culkin is on it. I fucking don't like that guy. I don't understand. I feel like he's on a certain wavelength that I don't want to jive with. And I'm only saying that because recently there's a review for Raising Arizona and Macaulay's on it. Which, fuck, is a Rich Evans on it too. I want to see Rich Evans, but damn it. Couldn't it just been Rich and Mike, or Rich and Jay? Or Rich and that beard guy? Or Rich and that bald guy? Or Rich and that other bald guy? But yeah, I think Plinkett, like, they stopped doing Plinkett because of the Star Wars sequels. The Disney ones. Sit at the bar. I still haven't watched, like, most of the Indiana Jones movies. I've seen the Temple of Doom, and I saw a little bit of Crusader.
Listen to the 2 ends and drink dry the fire water. Do this, and you will see the other world. Hungan's oracle pointed us to this bar.
He did a Hungan impression.
So we must have to do something here. But I feel like the fire water part is missing something.
I went to a Chinese restaurant recently, and I got a beer. It was called Ho Garden. With that extra R-A. Ho Garden. I was in a garden of hoes. I've seen The Other World, but only after 1 liter of hard liquor. Okay, you mean in the real world. We haven't done this in a while. Not many people in here tonight. It's usually a bit more. This is like a crime scene investigation, which is odd. A bit more lively. This is a bad omen, Zach. The Oracle guided us here on our search for our next clue. How do we know the Oracle wants to lead us towards the light? Maybe it's actually a devil, slowly luring us into the mouth of hell. Flyers. Looks like a flyer for a jazz concert. I know the chicks that are in the town, right? Speed Witch, Raven, and Emma Sanders, the skateboard lady. They also show up in there. I just noticed Tyrone Sanders right fucking there, right behind Xavier. I didn't notice Xavier is actually wearing clothes in this flyer, at least. God damn. They actually make flyers for weekly concerts. Tyrone Sanders and his saintly melodies, the Speed Witch with kicks like a V12 engine, and the young genius Emma Sanders with bass lines that'll flip you upside down. I say bass instead of bass, damn it. And a man who was truly born to perform, Xavier Renegade Angel in his solitary white garment. Solitary white garment. What does that have to do with the music? What's this? Large go sign? Oh, that was necessary. Singularity inspection. Go drink. Go drink. Go to the park.
Zach, do you see that? It's a gigantic go sign. I think someone's trying to send us a very powerful message here.
Or is that the Clarkson house?
That settles it. This must be a singularity.
The stylish woman.
Beautiful lipstick. The color red suits you.
Thank you. Red is the color of life. No human who knows the joy of life would ever hate this color. Or would they?
Kind of a weird voice. But at least they didn't, like, pull
Maybe.
that.
Maybe not.
Like an actual woman voice.
But I know
or
of a
the
drug with a red color that certainly doesn't signify life.
Stop
It sometimes
overcompensating.
even
Oh.
steals the lives of those who drown themselves in it. Catch my drift?
Before a candle's flame burns out, it burns brighter than ever before, blazing like a shining red star.
What the fuck?
Don't you think that instant is more valuable than a century of smoldering?
I gotta look up who the voice actor for this is. It sounds very familiar.
That blaze doesn't cast
I
out
can do
the
it right now,
darkness.
actually.
It only emphasizes it.
Trying to avoid spoilers too.
But where are my manners? I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Let me get straight to the point. You were present when Lise Clarkson was murdered. And you were also involved with Galena Clarkson's death.
Billy Comets.
Correct?
Oh wait. IMDb.
Agent Morgan, are you a man who can hold his liquor?
I'd love some firewater.
We're similar.
Yeah, there it
You
is.
and I.
Really? I
Oh
don't
my god,
see
he
the
died, huh?
resemblance.
The voice
Well, you
actor
should.
died.
Look deeper. Think about who you were when you were first
June 9,
born, and who
2022.
you are now. Different selves exist inside your body.
Are you talking about Zach?
Taketo Maruki in Persona 5 Royal. Gallo, Timus in Promare, and Ren in Pokemon. Okay, I saw Promare, so yeah, I think I kind of remember them. But he did die, actually.
I
at
was
the
born
age
as
of
a man,
35.
but in my heart, I wasn't so. And this is a small town. I experienced far more scorn and discrimination than anyone could
No
ever
shot, he was
imagine.
Josuke Higashikata
Especially from my father.
in Diamond is
Parents are
Unbreakable.
supposed to raise their children with love. That's the norm, right? Not for me. I was raised by my father's flesh-seething hatred.
So you ran away from home, started making drugs, then seduced a young life and destroyed it? That story makes no sense to me. Think about it. They didn't burn you in a witch hunt, nor did they ever try to
She's
take
got
your
soulless
life.
fish
Yet
eyes.
here you are, letting your selfish fantasies drive you to torch the entire town with vengeful fire. Why did you abandon your inheritance only to end up in a place like this? What do you hope to achieve?
You've already figured out that much. Leonard doesn't exist anymore. He disappeared from me a long time ago.
That's cool, I didn't ask.
All that's left now is the Red Soul.
The Red Soul?
The Red Soul gives me strength and
Yeah, I kind of
courage.
noticed something. The
And I
camera's
vowed to
moving a bit.
use that strength to change this world. The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess. Mentally and physically. That's why I created the Holy Red Powder. So that everyone can enjoy its divine benefits.
That's ridiculous.
Our world is home to scarier monsters than violence and prejudice.
Ugh. Zach.
Someday, even your best friend will abandon you.
No. Never.
Nice about Zach.
And in the end, you'll be all alone.
Or
Zach
false
and
to
I
midwitism.
will always be together.
I wasn't actually paying attention to the conversation. I was searching up the voice actor. The guy does play Josuke from JoJo Part 4. I think the dub. He had a very dub anime sounding voice.
Daddy!
Hey, shit, we haven't done this in a while.
Daddy!
Little baby York. We haven't seen that for this game.
Where are you, Daddy?
You see it all the fucking time in the first game, too.
Don't leave me here! Daddy! Please!
What the hell is his dad's name? I think it was like Xavier as well.
I can't find Mommy either! Don't leave me alone! Please?
It was like some odd name. Like old sounding name.
Please, Daddy.
Does this child have a bald spot? I did not have a magnifying glass. I should have started inspecting. Daddy's gone for milk. Will come back after 20 years. Yeah, that's how long it takes to like raise a cow, produce milk, right? And what do they do with
got
milk?
us, Zach. She spiked the drink with some sort of sleeping pill.
Homogenize milk? Radiate the milk? Pasteurize the milk? You do something with milk. It takes 20 years to do it.
No wonder they call her the professor. Whew. But that was a rash move.
You know the fucking transgender person's gonna cook up some fucking shit when they tell you their dead name. You know they're just gonna kill you on the spot. Exactly, Dad was doing that. Dad was just doing what is right, yep. I remember one of the funniest Seth jokes I heard was, it was in the Race of Tear video. He said, one day her dad went out of the village to get a Coke Vanilla and was never seen from again. I don't know, the Coke Vanilla part just added like an absurdity to it. It's like, yeah, you can't get a regular Coke. You can get a Coke Vanilla at any supermarket. You have to go to a special place to get one. And he just never came back.
Perhaps she realized that she's finally crossed the point of no return. Or... We need to head to the Clarksons at once before it's too late. We can still stop this.
We drank that fire water. This might be like around the end of the game. But I'll have to end the stream with that. I'll save and I'll ditch. Cause I gotta like shower, get to sleep, get to work, and tomorrow I have to focus on cooking. I have to make some stuff for Thanksgiving. Probably the next time I'll stream would be Friday. That's my hope. That's my guess. That's my hustle. That is my hustle. Yes, make haste, York. Don't forget the bean can drums. What the fuck's the point of the drums that we have now? They're not in our inventory, is it? You did pick him up. Journal. I wonder if looking at this. Hey, shit. What? I cleared everything. What's this? The church. That's the Lord Hungers. The one who found her, Chuck. Right. And get your skateboards to pair. That was like the scariest cutscene ever when your skateboard blew up. Oh shit. Nah, I JK, pay no attention. I would not spoil either way. I'm not sure what you mean. I think you're having a misconception that I read too deep into that comment you said earlier about the drums. I'm sure they have like a reason, probably a good payoff maybe. If I remember, they said Sanders said, or somebody said about Sanders was that it has some sort of spiritual thing in it. What the hell is this? You see there's a white line right there? Oh, okay, I understand now. Okay, what's this? Am I 100%ing this fucking game right now? What the hell? No, I'm not. There's definitely a lot of side quests. I thought you were looking for drums. In my inventory, yeah, but the inventory only shows me... It only shows me what I have on my person. But there's this thing right here. Little did you know that can drums were the killer all along. No, not possible. Alright, I need some more something, right? Antidote, anti-numb, need one of these. Getting fucking, I'll get two. Getting stunned is like, it happens like a lot. A lot more than I figure. There's just no reason to have coffee, is there? Okay, I need that. And you do like pick up cans of boxes of rubber bullets a lot from enemies. Oh, it's good to keep. Let me use this real quick. And I'll save again just because. Oh shit. That'll do it for this stream basically. I have so many complicated feelings about Deadly Premonition 2 that every time I come back to this main menu I just kind of get like the gist of it. Some bum-ass fucked up room with a couple, like a chessboard and some weed on the table. That basically just says what this game's about, basically. What this game feels. What will you play next stream? Next stream, just this. I'm trying to focus more on beating this game, this week at least. And afterwards, I'm going to try out Goat Simulator, on at least as close to the 30th as possible. And just however long it takes for the time I have to like actually move out of the house that I'm in right now. I'm not sure when that happens. It's supposed to happen the 27th or 28th next week. Schedule of immense taste. Thank you. I have to wait for like a... I have to wait for like a certain contract to be signed. And it's taken a lot more goddamn hassle. Apparently the buyers are trying to haggle some shit or something, I don't know. I'm not too into it at the moment. But all I know is that if everything's going alright on the rails, I'll be moving in with my brother, which means I can't use my computer at all for streaming, so I won't be able to stream until I move into the next house. Which will be probably in January or December. Which is a shame. And I do have to spend some time playing a certain game on my own time. There's like a couple of games I want to review for my YouTube channel. But I haven't been able to touch them for a while. I haven't actually listened to this that long. Nice. Nice and chill. If anything, after the Goat Simulator stream, and if I'm still available to use my computer, I'll probably stream Pokemon Blue. Mainly because I just haven't touched it in a while, and I don't want to forget about it. And it's that, and also another game I have in the idea of playing. Sadly, I can't be doing long streams for a good amount of time, since I have work and stuff. Oh, either way. Okay, the stream's over. Thank you guys for showing up. It's very nice to chat with you. And goodbye. Whoops.